are going to discuss the second activity of GET standard, and it is on bridge course. The particular activity is given on how to deliver a speech, how to frame a speech while we are speaking on the stage. We have different obstacles, there are different problems, there are different errors. But whenever we are going to deliver a speech on the stage, whatever the steps are, we have to follow all those things, we have to mention in this activity. Now let us see what is given in this activity. All of you, first of all, I have already sent you a PDF. In this PDF we have activity number second. In this second activity we have given that how the announcements and speeches are the familiar topic for us, and how we listen. Most of the time when we listen some speeches or announcement, our listening ability develops. So what we have to go through, we have to find a specific facts, some quotations, some speech, some statements, some sentences. Those are repeatedly used. Those are used very easily in a familiar way. For example, honorable diets, respected sir, all those is the familiar one. When we are giving the speech, we always say good morning to all. So in this way, we have some words which are familiar to us, and those words we use in the speech. So what we have to go through, we have to deliver a speech in a proper way. So while we are delivering a speech in a proper way, we have to follow some methods. So we must have all those four skills of the language. If we improve our four skills of language, we are able to deliver speech on the stage. So first of all, we will see that how one person can be able to deliver a speech. If we go through the most of the famous person who delivers the speech in a very correct manner. For example, we will see the example of Shiv Khera. There is an Indian speaker, for example, and if we go through in the ancient time, we will see the Adolf Hitler. Those person have such a quality to deliver a speech in their formation that they grab the audience very easy. They can empower those audience by their words. So if you have the ability to speak properly, if you have an ability to capture the audience mind, you are being one of the most famous speaker. If you want to be, you have to follow those methods. So you must have the listening ability, you must have reading habits also, you must collect some quotations, you must be able to guide your people, you must give suggestions, you must collect such quotations which are famous one, those quotations which we follow, those are been always been motivative. Those things if we go through, then we will have an ability to deliver a speech. So it must be there that we should follow those things. So what we have to go through, if we have to make a group discussion on the speech, we have to make ICQs. When we are going to deliver a speech, which are the things which are very important for the speeches we have to go through. So then first of all, I'm going to give you one small demo on a speech. You have to attend and listen carefully. Then this, after listening, you have to think on it. What is given on that speech? You have to think. Then you have to follow the instruction of your teacher. What activity is given? Then you have to discuss this activity in a group. Now, some of them are in a home, they are at home. So, for that purpose, you have to discuss your activity with your family, your parents also. Feel free while asking question. You must ask the question on. So, how a speech is delivered on the particular topic? The topic is here before you. This topic which have healthy habits. Healthy habits, we have a lot of habits. Some of them bad habits and some of them good habits. Habit means which we are unknowingly we do. Then every day, sometimes every second, some of them do it after an hour. So those things which we do repeatedly, those are the habits. Sometimes are the good habits, sometimes are the bad habits. If we differentiate a good habit and bad habit, for example, wake up early is a good habit and wake up late is a bad habit. So we can differentiate it. Okay. Now here those are the points where which we have to discuss. For example, the main title of this topic is wealthy habits, the habits which are good ones, which have the value. Okay. First one, get up early. Get up early, लवकर उठा. हेल्दी हॅबिट्स, चांगल्या सवयी, मौल्यवान सवयी आपण तुम्ही तुमच्या पद्धतीने त्याचा अर्थ घेऊ शकता. गेट अप अर्ली, लवकर उठणे. ब्रशिंग टीथ इन मॉर्निंग अँड नाईट. सकाळी उठल्याबरोबर ब्रश करणे आणि संध्याकाळी झोपण्याच्या अगोदरही ब्रश करणे. अर्ली टू गो बेड, लवकर झोपणे. लवकर म्हणजे लवकर उठे, आपण मराठीमध्ये म्हणतो त्याच पद्धतीने अर्ली टू गो बेड म्हणजे लवकर झोपलं पाहिजे आणि लवकर उठलंही पाहिजे. नाहीतर लवकर झोपले ना आणि उशिरा उठणे, दिस इज नॉट. टेक पार्ट, दररोज आंघोळ करणे. कटिंग नेल्स एव्हरी वीक, प्रत्येक आठवड्यात आपले नेल कटर ने काय कापणे, नेल्स कापणे. आफ्टर वी रिन्स अवर माउथ, जेवण घेतल्यानंतर पुन्हा गुडण्या करणे किंवा तोंड धुणे आपण म्हणतो त्याला. सो ऑल दोज आर द गुड हॅबिट्स. नाउ यू कॅन ऍड युअर ओन. देयर आर लॉट ऑफ गुड हॅबिट्स. रीड एव्हरी डे. Read a newspaper every day. It is also a good habit. Follow the orders of your parents, your teachers. Okay, this is also a good habit. Give a respect to the elders. Good habit. Always greet with a smile to the person who came to your house. Is also a good habit. So there are a lot of good habits. So you have to follow them. So you have to follow them. But we are talking about the wealthy habits which are always been depend on our healthy hygiene. So you must clean your hands after 1 hour every day. Okay, wash your hands by the soap and Dettol. You can use your own every day. Now this is a pandemic situation, you can keep a distance. It is also a good habit. You can wear a mask when you are traveling, when you are in the big group. This is also a good habit. Clean your house is also a good habit. You can eat healthy food is also a good habit. Do not go to the burger, pav vada, samosa. All those are not healthy for your hygiene. Those things are not healthy. So eat fresh food. Do not eat stale food. So remember, all those things are very important. Now, how all those things are discussed in the speech. So whenever you are going to deliver a speech, you must have face-to-face, eye-to-eye contact, coordination. You must be a confident one while you are speaking. All those things are very important. Remember. So whatever here is given, that here whenever you are going to do a speech, all those things it can always have an importance. So remember, there is one speech given, an example for you. I'm going to read here. You have to see that a teacher delivers a speech on the health and fitness. So nowadays, health and fitness is very important for everybody. Why it is important? You know, this is a situation where most of the, if you go through the back days before 2 or 3 years, last 3 years, we will see that people are just running behind the money. They are never been thinking about their health and hygiene. Now, here, nature has pushes us, they enforce us, nature itself enforces us that we have to think about all those things, whatever we are going to do in those nowadays. So, what we are going to do, we have to think of. So, whatever here in this speech we are going to discuss, how we deliver a speech. ज्यावेळेस आपण एखादं स्पीच देतो तर स्पीच देत असताना कशा पद्धतीने आपल्या फॉर्मेशन असली पाहिजे तर ते फार महत्वाचे असते. नाही ज्ञाने सदृश्य पवित्र मी विद्यते असं सांगितलं जातं. ज्ञानाशिवाय कोणती गोष्ट पवित्र नाही. तर ही ज्ञान मिळवण्यासाठी आपल्याला सर्वात महत्वाची गोष्ट आहे की आपण सर्वात ज्या गोष्टी आपल्याला दिलेल्या आहेत त्या आपल्याला फॉलो केल्या पाहिजे. वी हॅव टू फॉलो ऑल दोज थिंग्स. So what we have to follow? We have to follow whatever the instructions provided to us in our syllabus. By maturing, we have, if we are mature to those activities, we will always be useful. We have always useful all those things. We will do it properly. So now think about it. For example, we will think now. Good morning. We are going to take an example of speech. Good morning, friends. Good morning, children. Honorable Dais, we are going to discuss a very important issue. The important issue nowadays is on health. How we have to maintain our health and fitness. Nowadays, we will see there are a lot of advertisements on health and fitness. In every advertisement, they are talking about the virus. And we are always seeing, we are captured to the movies, televisions and ads, and all those things. The importance is given on the fitness and health. So how we have to maintain our health and fitness. Every student must try to keep a good health, and if he wants to take a good health, we have to think. For that, it is very important that we have to do all those activities which are followed, which are I have told to you. So it is not very difficult to do so to maintain our physical health and fitness. The first requirement is that early to bed and early to rise. So as it is said in one of the song of Marathi, that Ghanashyam Sundara, we listen it, but when we listen it at the afternoon, no, we have to listen it in early morning. Ghanashyam Sundara Sridhara, ऐकलं असेल. कशासाठी? की आपण लवकर उठण्यासाठी ते गाणं आहे. नाहीतर आपण ते दुपारी ऐकणार तर ते आपल्याला आवडेल का? नाही. So you must try to keep our good health. How we can make our health good? We have to go through. So early in the morning, air is very healthy. So we have to wake up early in the morning, and we must have to walk early in the morning. We have to walk early in the morning. It can provide us good air. It can provide us a good oxygen. So we should take exercise in this air. Here we can do yogasana and pranayams. Nowadays, yogasana and pranayamas are done in the whole world. Those are famous by India. It have its own importance. We have to follow. While we are maintaining our physical fitness and health, food plays an important role to development of health. We must take balanced diet. We should take a fresh healthy food, and we must have all those food which is proper for our health, and we should avoid our junk food. We should not eat junk food. Junk food always create a lot of disease. So we have to avoid junk food from our daily routine, and we have to eat healthy food. So we should take time while we are eating. We should not be in a hurry. So then for a healthy body, we need a tension-free mind. We should not get a lot of tension. We must have a tension-free mind, and we can do meditation every day. If we meditate ourselves every day, it can have a peaceful mind for us, and it can provide us tranquility. Tranquility is also shanti. It can provide us tranquility. So meditate ourselves, and at last we can say health is wealth. आरोग्य हीच धनसंपदा असं आपण म्हणू शकतो. So this is a short one. This short activity is provided to you. But remember, all those things which are very important is given to you. Now this is a small speech here, and now what you have to do, you have to give answers. Answers are already provided to you, but the questions are asked. Now first question is there: what is the first requirement for health? That the requirement is we should avoid the junk food. पहिली अत्यावश्यक गरज काय आहे की आपण जंक फूड खायला नको. त्याच्यानंतर why should we avoid junk food? Because it is what happens? Why we have to avoid junk food? Because it is unhealthy for our body. Unhealthy अर्थ काय होतो? हेल्दी म्हणजे काय? What is the meaning of healthy? Ashwini, Srishti, Kunal, healthy. What is the meaning of
नवीन सांगा सर.
हेल्दी या शब्दाचा अर्थ काय झाला?
नाहीये.
हेल्दीचा अर्थ काय होतो? आरोग्यदायी. हेल्दी म्हणजे काय? ज्याच्याने हेल्थ मेंटेन होतं म्हणजे आरोग्यदायी. अनहेल्दी there are two words are here: healthy and unhealthy. Unhealthy for our body. Third one, say whether the following statements are true or false. खालील वाक्य चूक आहे किंवा बरोबर असे प्रश्न विचारलेले आहेत बघा. व्हेरी सिंपल आहे. मॉर्निंग एअर इज नॉट गुड फॉर एक्सरसाइज. सकाळची हवा चांगली नसते का? चांगली असते. म्हणून ते काय आहे? फॉल्स स्टेटमेंट आहे, चुकीचं स्टेटमेंट आहे. We can do meditation for peace of mind. आपण मेडिटेशन कशासाठी करतो? आपल्या मनाला शांतता देण्यासाठी. साधना कशासाठी करतो? मनाला शांतता देण्यासाठी. म्हणजे हे वाक्य बरोबर आहे. इट इज अ ट्रू सेंटेन्स. नेक्स्ट वन, इट इज गुड टू कीप अँड इटिंग ऑल द टाइम. नेहमी खात राहणे चांगलं आहे. चांगलं आहे का? नो, it is not good. So it is a
नाही.
false statement. Okay. We must take a balanced diet. पण पूरक आहार, संतुलित आहार घेतला पाहिजे. हे वाक्य बरोबर आहे. It is a true sentence. So those questions are asked for you in your activity. Now we will see that those activities are given for you to practice for you. Teacher deliver a speech about the importance of trees and its usefulness. How to do tree help us? Trees help us by providing power, fruits and herbs and herbs and medicine, oxygen. Now a small activity we will see the importance of the trees. Good morning friends. Good morning children. Trees are our real friends. They are very important in our life. If we do not have the trees on the earth, we do not have a balanced environment. So trees are very important for human beings because they balance the environment. They provide us pure oxygen. They provide oxygen at day. Okay. So they are also give us shade. They are provide us fruit. They provide woods for the shelters. They are also useful for the nature. If we do not have the trees, then there should not be a rainfall. So all those things are very important for the trees. So trees are very important in our life. So what if we take care of the trees? They always been take care of us. If we do not take care of trees, we should die. We will not have our existence on the earth. So remember, trees are very important. So trees our life. So we will not think without trees, or we will not live without trees on the earth. So it is the importance of the trees. We have a poem in Marathi. I think it is for the 6th standard. झाडा आहे हिरवगार वरा देतात थंड. झाड आहे हिरवगार वरा देतात थंडगार. झाडाच्या खाली प्राणी होतात गोडा. असं कविता आहे बघा, आपण बघितलेली. Do you remember the poem? All the importance of the trees are given in that poem. So trees are very important one. So this is the activity here, and what you have to do, you have to do some lines. You have to write about the trees. What you have to do, write down some lines on the trees, and if you are able to frame a speech, you can deliver a speech on the tree, and then you can write down different ways of healthy and fit, and you can write some instructions. You can write some sentences how we become a healthy. अशा पद्धतीने काही ही ऍक्टिव्हिटी आहे. तुम्हाला दोन गोष्टी याच्यावर लिहायच्या आहेत. वन स्पीच यू हॅव टू राईट डाऊन, ट्रीज आर इम्पॉर्टंट in our life, and second one, you have to write instructions on how to become healthy. Okay, अशा पद्धतीने तुम्हाला ही ऍक्टिव्हिटी पूर्ण करायची आहे.
सर
आय थिंक हा बोला.
पेज नंबर काय?
पीडीएफ मी पाठवलेली आहे तुम्हाला. नाउ रिमेंबर, आय हॅव सेंड यू पीडीएफ in our group, activity number 2. Okay, activity number 2, I have sent you PDF, and activity is already sent early in the morning. Now you have to go through this. Told you PDF च्या मध्ये दुसरी ऍक्टिव्हिटी बघायची. ती दुसरी ऍक्टिव्हिटी तुम्हाला दिलेली आहे, ती पूर्ण करायची आहे. अगोदर वहीमध्ये लिहायची प्रश्नोत्तर त्याच्यामध्येच आहेत. फक्त दोन गोष्टी एक्स्ट्रा करायच्या आहेत तुम्हाला. 5 ते 10 ओळींमध्ये एक स्पीच लिहायचं आहे. स्पीच कशावर? इम्पॉर्टन्स ऑफ द ट्रीज. आणि सेकंड वन, you have to write instructions on how we become healthy and fit. दोन गोष्टी लिहायच्या आहेत. Okay, I know that you would listen it very carefully and you understand well. So we will have a third activity.
एजुकेशन करते चैनल को और बेल आइकन को भी दबाइए हमारे लेटेस्ट वीडियो आपके पास जल्दी से पहुंचने के लिए।